it's me, Cusco Junkie, and today I'm here to talk about some cosplay convention tips. So if you want to know some tips to survive your first, second, 80th con, stick around. This is going to be a series from before your con even starts to while you're there, maybe some even after, or just the whole 9 yards. We're going to be doing a bunch. So make sure you stick around, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure you turn on that quality because YouTube likes to make videos look. So let's get into it. First one is star and favorite any emails you get from your convention. This could be from notification you get when you purchase your ticket, anything of any dates, anything you get from your convention, star it so that if you're there and there's any mishap or anything, all your emails are right there and you don't have to go be digging. You don't have to be digging through a bunch of unnecessary emails to find what you're looking for. Next is super important. Screenshot your ticket purchasing information. Could be from right when you purchased it. Anything that has to do with your ticket, with after you bought it, screenshot it. The service at conventions when you get there sucks. It is absolutely horrible. And you never know when something's gonna go wrong and they're like, well, you didn't buy your ticket or you don't have a ticket. Just to be completely safe, make sure that you screenshot your ticket information. Next, this is just like a life tip in general, but especially before your convention, at least a good month in advance. Keep up your skincare routine. Drink water, wash your face, exfoliate, dermaplane if you do that, I do it. Moisturize, all that good stuff. It helps so much with your cosplay makeup and just makeup in general. Especially I do dermaplaning. It's where you lightly shave your face to get rid of dead skin and little peach fuzz. It helps your makeup look so smooth. You're like a fresh canvas, baby. It is just the greatest. Keep up your skincare. It's good anyway. Keep up your skincare in general. Next, I had to learn this out the hard way. So make a list of everything you're going to be packing, especially if you're going to like a full weekend con. Make an entire list of everything you need to pack weeks in advance. I made my list for Anime Expo last year all the way in the beginning of March, and the con's in July. Call me crazy, but it is the biggest tip. One, important to make a list anyway so you don't forget anything, but if you're doing it the night before or the week of, your brain's gonna be so scattered with con crunching. Hopefully you're not con crunching the week before, but in case you are, your brain's gonna be scattered. You're not gonna be able to focus on anything but your costume, and packing is like the thing you have to do like right before you go. So make a list of everything you have to pack weeks in advance, and then if you forget something and you're like, oh, I need to write that down, everything is there. Everybody in the cosplay community says this. You're gonna hear this over and over and over again, but please, for the love of God, if you're making your costumes, finish them at least 2 weeks before your con. I've been to several cons, I've never finished a costume until the night before. I wish I was kidding. I would love to not be a hypocrite and to tell you, yeah, I finished all my costumes like months in no, I've never done that. I could purchase stuff all the way in January and still be finishing my costume the very day I go. This is just super easy and really useful for planning out your entire trip, especially if it's a weekend con. Download the app of your convention. Most bigger conventions will have an app, and if not, keep the tab open for the actual website. There'll be the artist alley, booths that are going in there, all the halls, artist alley halls, dealers hall, showing all the stuff that's gonna be there, events, a bunch of stuff. So then you can write down and plan out what you wanna do every day. Next tip is to check out the artist alley hashtags and the cosplayer hashtags for your convention. You'll be able to see, one, all the cosplayers going, all the cool costumes you get to see, and you get to see all the artist alley stuff, all the cool stuff you'll be able to get to buy from the artist alley. It is just so awesome because the artist alley folks will post most of their merchandise or what they're showing or their deals on that hashtag. So you could also budget that way too. Check it every day in the morning before you go and the week before so you can see all the people in advance, and then maybe even match people if you're doing it from the same show or whatever game. You can be like, hey, you want to meet up and take some photos? You never know what their schedule's gonna be like. That could be a great opportunity for you. Next, this will literally save you from your convention, from embarrassment, aching feet, you name it. So bring backups of tights, Spanx, little footy socks, shoes, and if you can, a backup costume. You don't have to completely make another costume. If you have like a cheap little costume that you either made years ago, that's still fine, or a bot costume that you have, bring that with you. One for tights. If you are like me and you buy cheaper tights, your tights will never last. Not with nails like these, not with anything. Your tights will break the minute you put them on. Shoes also, especially for wearing heels. I can't stand longer than 30 minutes in heels. So imagine lasting nearly an 8-hour con day in heels. It never works out. Even in flats, my feet are killing me. So besides just bringing a med kit for your aching feet, make sure you bring backup comfy shoes, like shoes you know you'll be comfortable in, and you can try to correlate them with your costume. I'm like, unless like you can survive in heels for longer than I can and you're okay with flats will usually help. My feet will ache no matter what I'm in because I'm flat-footed. So backup shoes really do save your behind. Spare costume, you don't know when your costume will just want to completely and utterly just disintegrate while it's on your body. Like, just, it's falling apart at the seams. Hot glue can't save it anymore. You don't want to have to sit there one of the days that you plan for your costume and your costume's just not working. So you can always just switch it up and bring a backup costume. Next, this one is for safety. Every con I've ever been to has been super safe, but you would never know with the con. So make sure that you have, like, if you have an iPhone, the Find My Phone app, make sure whoever you're with, give your information to that, to your friend or your mom or your parent or guardian, whoever is with you, give them that information, or any tracking app. Set up a system like that so that they know where you are. You never know when the service in the con's gonna suck and not work at all. So just so they can make sure where you're at, or if you can't find your parent, guardian, or friend, you can easily find them through this app. So this is like a packing tip, but overall really good time saver, especially if you wake up late like I do every time I go to a convention center. Pack, if you're doing multiple characters, pack your makeup separately. Have your base makeup by itself, like what you're gonna use for every character, whether it be eyeliner, foundation, bronzer, blush, like your basic makeup, your basic face before you become the characters. Put them in a bag on the side, and then whatever special items you like, or eyeshadows or colors or glitters you need for individual characters, put them in different bags and label them, so then you don't have to be digging through a giant makeup bag to find little things that you need. So that is my basic prepping for the con tips. If you have any, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. I would love to hear more from other people, and we could just share all these tips so we know what we're doing before we go. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and maybe hit the notification bell if you want. I don't know. I'm not new to YouTube. I was running a K-pop K-pop channel before I did this, so if you're wondering, like, who is she? That was me. I'm just not the biggest into K-pop anymore. If anyone wants me to do like a whole video on that, I will. I got a bunch of videos planned, and I'm starting college in 3 weeks, so I really need to get a ball moving on this stuff. So yeah, I'll be posting more content soon. I hope you guys stay and watch the next video, and I will see you guys later. I didn't connect it. I connected that one. No, I didn't. God dang it.